Hey everyone, we've got some incredible new leaks about GTA 6 today. First up, GTA 6 is confirmed for PC, which is fantastic news for modders. Rockstar's Sandbox will provide a foundation for amazing community mods, and with evolving NPCs, interactions will be more dynamic than ever. Imagine NPCs remembering you and reacting based on past encounters. Plus, there's a buzz about single-player DLCs, though Rockstar's focus will likely be on turning GTA 6 Online into an even bigger success than GTA 5. Get ready for a game that's going to set a new industry standards. Subscribe if you want me to give away multiple GTA 6 copies on the release date. Thank you and let's go. So here we are starting off with GTA 6 cover art concept made by Every Scene 6, as here we could see a disc and a folder for it. So basically the whole cover looks pretty good, and I feel like the one we are going to buy in the stores will look something like this. Maybe they will change for different designs, but I feel like the original one will be on the cover. Next up, base PC mods will be wild. With all the speculation going around here about all the ridiculous things people expect in the game, I thought I would throw my hat in the ring mods. Rockstar can't possibly meet all the expectations of the audience while telling a cohesive story, but as a community we can. It's already confirmed by Trailer 1 that GTA 6 will have the most impressive and immersive sandbox simulation of our world, and in my own opinion, it is up to the community to make use of it. Is Jason an undercover cop? Probably not, but you can be. Welcome to PDFR Wise. Just look at the beautiful roleplay community of GTA 5 and tell me that the next generation won't be mind-blowing. This game will be the foundation for modders to build dreams on, so keep having your idiotic expectations and predictions, because we'll likely see them met eventually, with or without Rockstar's direct development. Rockstar did recently acquire the GTA Online alternative 5M, so maybe we'll see something wacky using it. That's what do you think about this suggestion of this person? So, another of the commentators said on Reddit, doubt it, 5M is completely different from online. There are PvP servers and shit like that, but for the most part it's roleplay. The closest thing we've gotten to mods is LSPDFR, which basically overhauls the game and turns you into a cop. There are other single player mods too. As for them acquiring CFX, the devs behind 5M and RedM I really hope it's for what you said. Would be epic to see Rockstar support GTA roleplay, maybe even host servers you can buy and run rather than a third party like right now. Chances are though they bought them for their knowledge, and they've been dealing with multiplayer servers for a while. That's in addition to loading custom assets and many players, sometimes hundreds. You can find a RedM service with 300 players in one server without any hiccups. You know what I would love? If someone was able to change the cars to 80s models and NPCs to 80s clothing. Might not be a Vice City remake, but it would be really great and pretty fun. Next up we go for a tiny detail I just thought of, which, as far as I know, hasn't been in any GTA game yet, but could make its way into 6. Have you ever heard a helicopter fly over your house in real life, and then notice and not only can you hear the engine and the rotor blades, but you can also hear the house shuddering, rattling, especially near the windows. I never really thought about this, but it just sort of occurred to me that this does not happen in GTA games. This is most apparent in GTA Online, where you can barely even hear a helicopter outside, even if it's 20 feet away from your window. I think this would be neat detail if they added it, but it's just a thought and not really important. Government involvement. Which government agency, if any, do you think Lucy and Jason will be involved with? Rockstar loves to have the protagonist involved with the government in some way. GTA San Andreas had a crash, GTA 4 had a ULP, IAA, GTA 5 had FIB, and GTA Online had IAA. Even Red Dead Redemption 1 had the BOI, and Red Dead Redemption 2 had the PDA. Or do you think Rockstar will go a different route and have little to no government involvement, as the whole Jason being a cop scenario is still iffy? The body cam footage in the trailer doesn't really point to that. Coast guards and US Customs and Border perhaps. Maybe just the local police and some FIB agents, corrupt or not corrupt. As far as we know, they are just regular robbers. And there's a suggestion I think actually about, because I feel like GTA 6 will be drug related, so I would see more of a DEA, since GTA 4 had IAA involvement, GTA 5 had FIB involvement, Red Dead Redemption 2 had Pinkertons, and GTA 4 could have DOA. So basically, the DEA is actually the great suggestion for the GTA 6. Evolving NPCs and familiarity meter. Recon Rockstar will try out a stunt from Free Guy, trying to give some randomest NPCs evolving capabilities with reinforcement learning coupled with symbolic learning and LLMs. Say the protagonist is doing a side mission like driving a taxi, the customer will have a familiarity meter that will stay neutral, going positive or going negative. If that NPC is, say, going to the office, we drop them off, and then in the evening, if we run into them coming out of the office or on weekend, we run into the same NPC in the beach or somewhere, the NPC will stop by to greet us to make a small chat. If the familiarity meter goes in negative, the NPC will curse loudly in the public, warning others to stay away from us. We're psychotic and stuff, which will further affect our reputation among those NPCs. This would only work if NPCs are permanently in the world, and if you kill them, they respawn. I suppose the way it could work is that whenever you die, the entire world is reset, meaning in theory, if you don't die, you can eliminate the entire world of NPCs, which will be really cool. Or if you get sent to prison, it resets. Either way, the AI interactions need to be more in-depth than Red Dead Redemption 2, with more dialogue and options when conversations with someone. I think there should still be the same base greet and antagonize, but once you choose one, you get sent into a dialogue list reflecting that option as you continue talking with the person. GTA 6 better be playable offline. So in Red Dead Redemption 2, if you don't log on into the social club for a week, they boot your access to the game, yes, even the offline story mode. If Rockstar pulls the scrap again, I will not buy any more of their games. And GTA 5 also has this same issue affects PC users. What will be the ending of the GTA 6? So what do you think the ending will be? Bonnie and Clyde went out by being shot at, but I don't think it will be the bland copy of their story. It could be them pointing guns at each other and X, kill Jason, O kill Lucia, or whatever your console would be. It could also be Jason choosing to save Lucia or try to save himself. I think that if they do that, if you save Lucia you both die, but if you save yourself, Jason dies. They might have a happy ending, but we know Rockstar doesn't do that. Do you think there will be an epilogue depending on which ending happens? That would be awesome. Maybe part of the ending is Lucia going to prison, but I doubt that. What do you guys think about this one? Hopefully not something cliched like choosing which character dies. Maybe have it where there is a moral choice that involves characters in a world who had a significant impact in the story and the main protagonist. For example, Lucy and Jason have to make a difficult decision to fight with or forsake some of their allies by the end of the game, and their decision changes the relationship they have with each other and the state of Leonid after everything is done. Let's say if you, as Lucia, choose to betray a beloved character of their group, Jason vehemently disapproves of it and in turn drops contact with you, severing a once strong relationship. In addition to this, the people who were allied to the one of or to the one you betrayed now see you as an enemy and will shoot on sight. Any perks or benefits like businesses and opportunities that you had access to because of this alignment are now gone, forcing players to truly think about their choices. I have 4 endings that would be cool to see. Good ending: Jason and Lucia are alive and together. Good ending 2, Jason and Lucia are alive but separated. Bad ending, Jason is dead, Lucia is alive. Bad ending, Lucia is dead, Jason is alive. 4 endings does seem like a bit much, so it could be cut down to 2, and most people would choose ending 1. It would be interesting if the choice you make throughout the game determine your ending instead of actually choosing it. Single player DLC. Do you think Rockstar will bring back the single player DLC in GTA 6? They better do. It's been 6 years since their last single-player campaign and 11 since the last GTA story, and making another entry would take at least another decade, so they better milk the soul out of this game and not with online mode only as itself, and I agree with this one. Single-player DLC would be nice, but I'm not expecting it, and neither should you. Neither 5 nor Red Dead Redemption 2 had it, and this one has taken even longer. Online will be the cash cow again. I don't know why you would expect any different. 5's online was a cash cow for 10 years without them even trying. I can't imagine the time and resources deliberately put into turning 6's online into an even bigger cash cow. That being said, in true Rockstar's fashion, I have zero doubts the single player experience will be incredibly deep and industry defining for years. I don't need DLC if they can deliver a game like that at launch, which they always do. I mean, I hope. But both online and single-player DLCs would take a lot of time and resources, especially if the new cities over time thing is true. By getting both single-player and online DLCs plus new cities, that was almost to be like making a new GTA game inside of a GTA game, lol. Only difference is the foundation would already be set in stone, so if it happens, it would slow down the process of getting a new title from Rockstar for sure. So that's kind of all the information we got for today's video, and if you're interested in more, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.